So this game is called Time Began. Do you realize that there was actually a time when there was no time? Do you think you know when time began? Did you say when God created? Yes, that's actually when time began. So this little game has to do with timing. And the only supplies you need for this is really something to time you, like a phone with a stopwatch on it, or maybe you've got a stopwatch, or maybe just somebody who's really good at counting. And so what you're going to do is you're going to pick a starting point. The second thing you're going to do is pick an ending point, okay? And then the third thing you're going to do is you're going to pick how you want to get from your starting point on one side to your ending point on the other side. Man, this game would be so much fun if you played it outside, but it could work inside too. If it's a rainy day, you could make your ending point, across the room or even upstairs or downstairs or whatever you want to do, okay? And then the last thing you're going to do, you got your starting point, you got your ending point, you got your way that you're going to get there, which is maybe it's walking, maybe it's hopping, maybe it's skipping, jumping, however you want to get there. That's your third thing. The fourth thing you need to do is you need to pick how long you want to give yourself to get from your starting point to your ending point. So let's do an example. I'm going to say our starting point's right here. My ending point is way across the room. And for the first round, we're going to do it just walking. We'll keep it simple. And we're going to try to get there in 14 seconds. So everybody's going to line up at the starting point. And somebody's going to say go. And you got to try to get to that ending point in exactly 14 seconds. You don't want to try to get there early. You don't want to try to get there late. So you might have to walk slow if you picked a long time. Or you might have to go very fast if you picked a short time. And then we can play it again. Maybe we'll do hopping for 82 seconds. Or crawling for 59 seconds. You can make up those any way that you want to. And you can play this game as many times as you want to. You can even change your starting point and your ending point if you want to. But you're going to have fun trying to get to that point in exactly that amount of time. And whoever is closest will be the winner. So I think we're going to try this one. We're going to go from our starting point to our ending point in 14 seconds by just walking. Are you ready? On your mark. Get set, go. Did I do it? Was I close? I don't know. We'll find out.
9 seconds approximately.
9 seconds. Oh, I was off by like 5 seconds. So I don't know if I won. I have to check with the other people, but go and find a starting point, an ending point, a way to go, and how long you want to go, and have fun.
Hey, this one's called Creation Art Smarts. You just need a piece of paper, or if you're outside, a sidewalk works great with sidewalk chalk, okay? But we're inside today, so we're using sidewalk chalk on some roll paper. All right, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna just draw the days of creation, but in between each day, you have to do some physical activity for the number of days it is. So for instance, maybe on day 1, I'll draw a light bulb, okay? And because God made light, all right? And then after I do that, maybe I'm gonna pretend like I'm gonna shoot one basket. Or if I'm outside, I could really shoot one for real, okay? Then on day 2, he made the sky. I'm gonna make some clouds, okay? And maybe on that day, maybe I would do 2 jumping jacks, okay? So you can pick whatever you want. You could be running, you could be moving, whatever. If you're outside, you even have more space. But pick 7 different activities. You're gonna do it one time, then the next one 2, the next one 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you're gonna draw all the days of creation. This is a great one if you just have one person. You can do this by yourself, but you could also make a competition if you want to see who gets done first, all right? So have fun playing Creation Art Smarts. All right, this game is called Creation Relay. How many of you like relay races? I love them. They're so much fun. All right, so today is Creation Day, and we've been talking about how God created everything in 6 days, 6 24-hour days. Now, sometimes people will say, 24 hours, that's not very much time for God to have made all that stuff. But you know what? Genesis 18:14 tells us, is anything too hard for the Lord? I mean, he wouldn't be God if it was too hard for him, right? And that's why I love him so much. He can do anything. He's incredible. So as we play this game, let's remember we serve an incredible, wonderful, loving Creator. Okay, so the supplies are really simple for this. You just need 2 pieces of poster board, or it can even just be 2 pieces of paper, something to write with. It could be markers, pens, whatever. We've got a Creation Days help sheet that you can run off if you want to. And you might want to get something for a start line. You don't have to. You can just kind of in your mind know where it is, but it kind of helps to maybe get a rope or something, a jump rope or something. All right, that's all you need. Now, you need to divide into 2 teams. If there's only one child, hopefully the adult who's with you, they can be the other team, okay? So that's 2 teams. If you end up with different amounts of people on the teams, like you have 2 on one team and 1 on one team, the one person just needs to go twice, okay? So that you're going the same amount, since it's a relay race. Now, all there is to it is on the start, when you say go, you're gonna race up. The first person on each team is going to draw the first day's creation, something as fast as you can, okay? Maybe you'll draw something that represents light, and you have to say light or whatever, okay? And then you run back. Then the next person goes, and they're going to draw something God created on day 2. Run back. Next person, and you might have to be doing this multiple times, okay? The next person runs up, and they're going to do day 3, and so forth, and go all the way through day 7. You got to remember, did God make anything on that day? And then run back. Whoever gets the whole thing done first and correct with the right stuff is the winner. Now, you might play this outside. It's really fun to play outside. You can just space out and have that space and fun. But if you need to play it inside, we're kind of stuck inside today because it's raining. So that's okay. You could start in one room and you could run to another room where your paper is, and then you could come back, okay? So just be creative, grab your stuff, and here we go. We're going to show you how to play.
On your mark, get set, go!
All right, day 1.
Day 1.
Light.
Light. Light.
Ah!
Okay,
All right.
I need a different color.
Day 2. I shouldn't be using green, but it doesn't matter.
Okay. Clouds. Okay, so day 1 I drew light and dark. Day 2 we drew some clouds because God made the sky. We're going to keep going and do all 7 days, so have a blast. We'll see you later.
And don't forget,